So we will start our discussion, circle discussion, and my part is about vocabulary. We decide to choose two words that we think is necessary for you understand all two the both tests. So the two words is sustainable and environmental. Sustainable is an adjective. This means to describe the use of natural resources when this use is kept as at a steady level that is not likely to damage the environment. And environmental means concerned with the protection of the natural world of land, sea, air, plants, and animals. We choose these both words because both texts discuss about the sustainable and environmental. The buildings could improve our society. So
Okay, I'm gonna continue talking about the summary of reading one. On reading one, the main point is about the greenest building in the world. This building is called CIRS. So the materials that is made from are all sustainable. The text is also about John Robinson's life and how he decided to start this project. He believes that sustainability must be part of our lives. He mentions the pros and cons of harm reduction and regenerative sustainability. In his opinion, this project can change people's mind about how to be sustainable in their jobs and their lives.
I will talk about reading. I will talk about reading two. In the reading two, they mentioned the difference between America and China, and they said the difference is like between the days and light and night. So that's why because America take a more step to build a sustainable building and care more about the environment. In China, they start doing that too. They start build a new building, a sustainable building, but the, some of companies in China care more about the income, care more about the cost of building more than environment. So they think the China government should take a new steps, should make a new rule to build and help to build a new sustainable building. About the connector part, my second part, I think like the girl said in reading two when she traveled or when she moved from old library to sustainable library, she said I felt breathe for the first time. So it is important if you involved in a sustainable building, if you see a sustainable building, if you live as in a sustainable building, you will get more understanding to sustainable life. You will feel a new life. That's what for connect that's for connecting part.
I'm look like a plane pilot. So about the first text, we have a few questions like how expensive is to bury the greenest building? Second, what is the definition to green building? And third question, why this is a greenest building? And fourth question, is it possible to change a non-sustainable building in a sustainable building using just great ideas without changing the structure? And about the second text, we have three questions. The first one, what is the big difference between China and the US about sustainable buildings?
Second question: how long is the time to build a green building in China? And the third question: sustainable ideas are accepted by Chinese? Done. Cola com o pai que brilharás.
Well, I will talk about the travel trace and describe the where the things happen and this the where begins. The two tests starts describing the green builds, and the first described as CIRS, the greenest sustainable building, and the second test described the rise of green builds in China, and mentioned the naked stable private reserve. And the key events in the first test happens in the University of British Columbia, where the CIR are located, and they mention others universities like University of Toronto, where they have discussions about the green builds. This text 2, they mention the Olympic facilities. One of the green builds received the LEED certifications, and another place of the test they showed eco-cities, which developed sustainable villages, and like the village of the Sino-Singapore Eco-City. And the events and they describe the future of the buildings, of the green buildings, and they expect to the rise the number of the buildings, especially in universities, and the difficulties to rise in universities. And in China, describe the expect the government they improve the policies to building the green builds. Just
Hello everyone. Just to summarize our idea about the sustainable buildings, I make a draw to summarize this idea, and we can see all the buildings in the city living together with the society, and some of these buildings pollute the air, and we need a lot of new buildings, sustainable buildings to live this life and to not prejudice not prejudice the environment. And in this time we need to build more buildings sustainable to save the planet. And it's all to summarize.